Shalom,
Yo,
balance paradise. What it do, y'all? Back in the building, one more again in the lab, Texas series. And as you can see, I got some pioneers back up in the lab with me, mate. One more again, Wreckless Klan, Point Blank, PSK, Ice Lord, in the building. Honors and welcome, siblings. What it do?
yes, sir. What's going on? Honor to be here. What's up,
What's
world? It's your
going on?
favorite
What's going
partner,
on, man?
PSK 13.
What's going on? Ice Lord. Ice Lord. Glad to be here.
Yeah, what's up with it? It's Point Blank. Wreckless Klan in the building, baby. Right back at you.
One more
Yes,
again.
sir.
And we had to do it, man. We had to get everybody on this time, man. We had to get the whole clan on here. And do this here, man. Get into the group thinking, the group mind, go through some history, some stories, you know what I mean? And see what it is, man, and see exactly what it is. So PSK, for the siblings them who don't know, strangely, there will be some siblings who don't know who you are, but the majority of them who will know who you is. Give a quick overview of who you be, man, of your history, your jacket.
Well, I came on the scene, man, 93, 94, somewhere around that time. I don't really remember. Um, you know, just ambitious, man. Knew I had some kind of skills on the mic. Um, Played a little college ball, man. That didn't work out for me. And so I knew the only thing left, not the only thing left, but the thing that I really wanted to do, as bad as playing football was, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to be a rapper, MC. So, God gave me the signal, man, to call up the big time record. Uh, Shit, my man Blank answered the phone, and it was crazy because he was basically, no, we're not really signing an artist right now, but if you dope, he gotta sign you, right? So I was like, yeah, facts. I'm on the way. So, the rest of that really, man, is history. You know what I'm saying? Blank took me in, man, took me on the road with it. I was Blank hype man for a spell, just getting broke into the business, getting used to being on stage and, holding the mic and,
Mm-hmm.
learning the game, man, learning the live performance game, learning how to maneuver up in that office, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, man, he took me in, convinced some people that I was a dope rapper, man, and the rest is history.
AK, you didn't have to convince many people to know that you're a dope rapper, man. I'm telling
Appreciate
you,
that.
sibling, man. And it's nothing but flames, man. Nothing but flames coming from y'all. I'm telling you. Hey,
Appreciate it, no
hey.
doubt.
So what?
Definitely them other two.
Listen, all y'all, man. Listen, you're so unique and different. Each one of y'all brings so many different things to the table. You know what I mean? So there's no
Right,
real comparisons. So, but
right. I
your
like the dynamics of the group, man. Like you said, we each of us brings something different, man, and it shows, in the work we do. Like every verse is something new and refreshing. You know what I'm saying? It's
mm,
not, it's not the same artist on 13 songs, 14, 15 songs. It's something different every time. And I really dig the dynamics of it, 'cause, I mean, I don't have to say it. Blank dope as fuck. Ice Lord dope as fuck.
mm-hmm.
I like to think I can hang with them dudes. So, we,
Correct.
it's something different. It's something different, every verse. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? That's what I like about it. Every song is fresh. Like when I listen to our songs, even now, even blowing up the scene album,
Yep.
it's every song is just. I can't wait to hear them other two guys. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
It's
So
timeless music, sibling. This is what I keep on telling y'all. Y'all made some timeless music. I can throw that in. I can throw Reckless Klan in. I can throw in Born Bad. I can throw in all that there, and it's current. It speaks to now, and it reminds me, and also brings back memories of the past. You know what I mean?
Blake, you all right back there, man?
Blank hitting that there
Man,
hard,
I'm
man.
just choking on that good, man.
But yeah, yeah, back to you. But back to what you were saying, my man. Yeah, it is timeless, and it's crazy because I know when I go in to the studio or whatever, or we writing a song, man, but it turns out that way, and that's real cool.
Yeah, man. Hey, hey, Lord, what did you
All
say,
right,
Ben?
what's up?
Yeah, man. Hey, so again, same question to you, man. Give the siblings them who may have not known who you be, man. Give us a little bit of an overview of your jacket and your career.
So, all right. I mean, I guess late '80s, early '90s. You know, I started rapping out there in New Orleans, Kenner area. Uh, used to work at a club called Sensation, and I think it was about 90, 91, and all the local cats, you know, from New Orleans, Juvenile, Bust Down, Ice
Mm-hmm.
Mike, everybody, all the old heads, you know, I pretty much know them all through there. And you know, I started rapping then and everything. Used to do little little talent shows and stuff on the East Bank, West Bank, and all that. But you know, Blank and them came down to New Orleans maybe about I don't know 92, 93 on Tulane, and I met him and everybody, and you know, I did a kick a little verse and everything for him, and then you know,
Mm-hmm.
he invited me out there to Texas. Came out there, you know, got with him, and you know, got with the Klan, and you know, the rest history.
For shiggity. Hey, so I hear about club sensations. I know about that, dear sibling.
Oh, you know? All right. What you know? What you know about it?
That's one of the hot stomping grounds of the city, man. Everybody
Oh
goes
yeah.
down now.
I was living on North Johnson, the Seventh Ward, and Sensation was on Maroney Road and off of St. Claude.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody, hey man, I done seen it all. Slim, you know, Babe and them.
Yeah.
I seen all of them almost every weekend, you know, for about a year or two straight.
Hey, what about the big soldier Slim, aka Magnolia Slim? Did you have
Oh
contact with
yeah.
him?
Nah, not no personal contact with him, but Fifth Ward Weeby, you know, rest in peace, he just
Indeed.
passed, but you know, ran into him a few times at Peaches Records and Tape. Um, a whole bunch of them, man. Warren Mays. I mean, I could
Mm,
name T.T. Tucker. You know what I'm saying? Me and T. Tucker was all right. Gregory D. I was on the phone with Gregory D. maybe about 3, 4 weeks ago. So I mean, you
damn.
know, I know a lot of them.
Some legends. You're running off there, man. Some legends.
Oh
Oh.
yeah.
So are you situated now in Texas?
Yeah. I was back and forth for a minute, man. But you know, I moved all the way back home, and you know, for some personal reasons. But
Mm-hmm.
I've been back in Houston. I've been back in Houston, the Humble area about just the end of last year, maybe about.
Give thanks. Give thanks. So let's leave. Let's go to the blankster, man. What it do, sibling?
What's up with it, man? H-Town.
In the building, man. The bull, OG, point blank. What's happening with you,
Already.
man?
It's all good, man. Wreckless Klan, that's really what's happening, man. Hate is the New Love is the album. And you know, just going if we going back into the beginning, Wreckless Klan it just was a brainchild. You know what I mean? It was a child in my brain, and
Mm-hmm.
you know, it just came to life. My brother 38, rest in peace. You know, we was Wreckless Klan. But from the moment PSK came up to that office and we started fucking around, he became Wreckless Klan. And from the moment, you know, we fell in love with Ice Lord from that first night of slanging. So after I'm talking about we had one song from Ice Lord, just one, and we played that motherfucker on the road. And I just liked Ice Lord voice, man. I still
Right.
like Ice Lord voice. I'm a fan
Right.
of PSK and Ice Lord. I
Right.
wouldn't have put him in the group if I didn't love him the way I love him. I mean, I thought when PSK came in, I knew it's a lot of rappers, all kind of rappers trying to talk to you, but PSK was the jewel. You know what I mean? And Ice Lord was a jewel. So, you know, I'm glad, I'm blessed that it, you know, it all started with me. You know what I mean? I'm glad I was able to build a relationship with them, and that's exactly what we did, from touring to
So,
being in the studio. I mean, we was like brothers, man, at each other
right.
places. You know, it was fun, and it wasn't even no bunch of, and it wasn't even about no money or nothing, man. Just the come up was fun.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
The struggle was fun.
Right.
You know, my brother 38, you know, he was closer to PSK than me. You know what I mean? My brother used to stay over at PSK. You know, that's why I went to go get him. You know what I mean? He lived with PSK.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, and he rapped and
Dope.
he was
Dope as
ready.
fuck.
38 was before his time. He was
Dope as
way
fuck.
before his time. What'd you say, Huey?
Dope as fuck.
Yeah, 38 was real dope. I even think 38 was fucking with PSK on some of the hooks and stuff when K was doing his record. But you
Right.
know,
Right.
but,
Yeah.
but we had plans for 38. He was supposed to put a solo record out, and unfortunately, you know, he ended up passing and stuff. But man, that was a crush. That crushed me.
All right.
You know, 38 on my arm right now. This 38 right here.
Rise in
You know
paradise,
what I
man.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so Wreckless Klan just was meant to be, man. We was a big clique. We had a lot of other guys that ran around with us, like Grip and Alcatraz. Rest in peace to Alcatraz, because he not too long passed away. And
Right.
McNice, you know, we was a clan, really. And we
Right.
had a clan running around with us. So,
Right.
I mean, we just came together and did our thing. We all stood on our own, but when we came together, it's like we wasn't ourselves. We was Reckless Clan.
Right. Right.
You know what I
Dope.
mean? Like when you listen to Reckless Clan, you ain't finna hear all what you hear on a Point Blank record. You know, kind of, or PSK or Ice Lord. It's like when we come together,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that special shit come together.
Right.
You know what I
Mm.
mean? And we be on each other asses about shit. You know what I mean? Like, man, I think you could say that better.
Right.
I don't really like that. You know, hey, don't none of us bite our tongue when it come to shit like that. And you know, I always take it in consideration. And you know, if you right, you right. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's what it is, man. WK for life. Hate is the new love. Is the record. Is off the chain. It's better than the first record. We promoting it. We just shot a video for Smoke in the City, which is epic. We're in the process of shooting a video for Hate is the New Love,
Hey,
and every
sibling.
song on the record.
Sibling, before you even get in any further with that, there, let's just stick with that latest video and track that you did. Let's get into that, because that speaks to exactly what's going on and what's taking place right here now in 2020.
Smoke
Right.
in the City. PSK, run the politics down on the smoke, man.
Well, it's funny because we did Smoke in the City about a year ago this time, huh? So it's been about a year. And
It was about a year before Floyd death.
right, right. So I mean that just speaks as to what was going on even then and what's been going on.
Mm.
And so, you know, as a group, as black men, you know, I felt like we had to speak on it. Mike B did the track, um, you know, no cap or nothing, but it was actually supposed to be on my solo album. But then I remember calling Ice Lord. I was like, Ice Lord, man, I need a hook from you. See, like the next day, Ice Lord called with the hook. I was like, all right, we on to something. But then when we started really, really discussing the Klan album, like that was one of the first songs I said, well, man, we need to do this. We need to do this song because Ice Lord already had the hook on it. I already had semblance of a verse on it. This one of the songs Blank was just talking about where, you know what I'm saying? They got with me and was like, hey man, we need this from you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I rewrote my verse to fit more where they were coming from. And man, the song came together nicely, man. But it's definitely, attributed to the things we're going through now, man. As black men, as black people, the culture, everything like that, man. And neither one of us, gonna sit around with our mouths closed. So we definitely, you know what I'm saying, speak our opinions about what's going on. Not really happy, not really playing the games with the fuckery. And we just actually just translated that into what we do, into music. And the video was fun to shoot. And the song, speaks for itself, man. A lot of people that song. And it's one of my favorite songs. And, of course, shit, my two favorite rappers on it. So.
Already. And as I say, it's poignant that it was written or conceived a year ago, and then with what's going on with the modern day lynching and murdering of Big George Floyd. Was he officially SUC family?
Yeah, he was SUC. He used to be at Screw Shop. He from Third Ward, so he used to go in with a lot of them cats. I really didn't know him around that time.
Mm-hmm.
But when I seen he passed and I seen him on the Zero and Scarface video,
Yeah,
I remember George, but I can't just remember no specifics. And even at the Slipped Into a Coma video that we just shot, it was a dude from the trade that was telling me about when me and Floyd came to see him. So I had to fuck with him,
mm-hmm.
but I just don't remember it vividly. You know what I mean? But rest in peace to him, like real talk. Ice Lord, tell him what you think about Smoke.
Oh man, yeah, it's relevant, man. It's been going on now, been going on 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, as long as we can remember, this type of thing been going on. So I mean, it's going to always be relevant until something, something happens to change it. So just like you say, just like K said, we the concept came about a year ago, Can't Breathe and everything. And I mean, it was relevant then before, after Floyd. Since Floyd, it's still been, people that then got murdered. I'm saying? Black men that got murdered since. So it's always going to be relevant.
Right.
So siblings, just to go slightly based upon what we're talking about now, just to go slightly off the clan. What do y'all think we need to do as a nation and as a people, to combat and try and stop this thing?
Well, the politically correct thing to do is to hit them in their pockets.
Yes.
Boycott, spend money with our own.
Yeah.
Build financial strength, build financial leverage.
Mm-hmm.
So our word will really mean something in a capitalist society.
Yes.
Because it's only about money here.
Mm-hmm.
But you got the money, you got the power. That's the oldest saying that makes the most sense. That's the politically correct thing to do with the finances.
Mm-hmm.
Boycott, invest in ourselves, invest in our own businesses, have our own shit. So when it's time to vote, our vote means something, because the white folks gonna run where their money at.
Mm-hmm.
Again, that's the politically correct thing to do. But what I want to do is I want to slap every white boy I see.
Right.
Like I'm tired of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm tired of it. I'm tired of social media. I've been every day I get up, I say today, man, I'm changing about then I got a revenue stream from Facebook and my social media platforms.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't do it. But man, I'm telling you right now, man, for me, to everybody else out there, I'm tired of that bullshit I see on social media, because the motherfuckers sit behind them keyboards, they type whatever they want to type, that old fly shit, talking all that bullshit on social media about this and about that, and won't and I get doors held open for me by white men in the real world.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, buddy. Hey, how you doing? I
Mm-hmm.
don't see none of that in the real world.
You know it,
I don't see
sibling.
none of it. It's all respect, and they all back, and they all walking back. They walking everything back in the real world, holding doors open for you, speaking to you. White women speaking to you. Hey, hey, hey. I don't see that in the real world. I only see that on social media. And I'm to the point where I'm just sick of that fraud shit. So
Yep.
I'm for whatever at this point.
Okay. Okay. Hey, what you saying, Ice Lord? What do you think about that there? Hey, meet yourself, sibling.
I say I second everything, every last thing PSK said.
Ice Lord having technical difficulties.
Yeah, it's like the sibling froze up. Hey, what you
Yeah,
saying?
he's
Wait,
second everything PSK just said.
He'll be
indeed.
back on.
Hey, what about you? Hey, come true now, sibling. Continue. We heard the first part. You said you second everything that Kay said.
Yeah, I said exactly. I second everything he said. It's whatever. At this point in time, it's whatever.
Okay, okay. And what about you, Blank?
I feel the same exact way, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it don't stop us from living our lives. Just like PSK say, that's how they act when they see us, you know. But
Mm-hmm.
when you trying to move up in life and like, get to better areas, you know what I mean,
Right.
you gonna be
Right.
around them. You gonna be around them. You know, I mean, I'm around a lot of white folks now. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean? And they don't stop me from moving and shaking, doing what I do, because I feel like hey, I could be over here too.
Right.
Shit, you know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
living my motherfucking life. You know, it's high and by with me. But you know, we gotta keep the protests going, and we gotta do the right thing out here. You know, we gotta educate ourselves. You
Right.
know, I absorb everything I hear. You know, because we gotta educate ourselves so we'll know better. Because they want us to be ignorant. They
Right.
want us to act stupid and all that. You know, that education got to be with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you'll know the do's and don'ts because they everything is black and white. You know, they killing us with the pen. They killing us with
Right.
the pen and paper, the laws and all this different stuff. And if we don't step up and vote and go to do things to change those things, then we'll always get caught up in that. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So the black is real strong right now, far as education and standing up for one another and doing stuff the right way. You know, because as long as we do it the right way, they want us to fuck up. They want us to do something crazy to where they can lock us up. They provoke us. They
Mm-hmm.
provoke us to do it because we fighters. So we always fighting for our shit. But sometimes that ain't the answer. You gotta outsmart their ass. You gotta let them know I ain't stupid. You know, they talk to you like you stupid, like you dumb.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know, I ain't get across the street from you from being dumb. You know what I
For
mean? Or
sure.
or stupid or stupid.
Right.
So, I agree with everything PSK said. And God bless, the world, the hoods, the ghettos, and we pray for a change.
No doubt.
Definite.
No doubt.
Hey, Lord, what do you think? What responsibility do you think artists have, and today, especially in regards to the content that they produce?
Hello, I'm
Yeah.
muted.
Nah, you here,
All right.
sibling?
Okay. I mean, well, everybody, go about things their own ways. I mean, the artist, as an artist myself, I mean, that's just why we did smoke in the city, because it is a problem, especially for all three of us being black men,
Mm-hmm.
and how they doing us, the black people as a whole. But yeah, I guess we can take some kind of responsibility and put it out there, put our opinions out there, what we think, how we think things should be or how they should go.
Hmm.
Different protests and everything. So yeah, we do have a little responsibility.
Right, right.
You feel the same as well, K and Blank?
Oh yeah, of course.
Right, right, right. I mean, we
Well,
have
it is our responsibility because
right,
we
right,
got
right,
children. We got children out here that we don't want to go through what we've been through,
Hmm.
right,
and we doing that.
right. And
Our
just a quick
kids don't go through, didn't go through nothing I've been through. PSK kids or Ice Lord kids,
right, right,
they didn't see a lot of struggle that we saw,
Hmm.
and we
right,
bust our ass for them not to see that struggle. You know what I mean?
right. Yeah, exactly. And to pick it back out what Blank said, you know, it's not even as an artist that we had that responsibility. It's as a father and as a black man, we had
Hmm.
that responsibility. But I have grandkids now. And now my mind frame has turned from when I was a youngster first getting into business, it was about me.
Hmm.
Then as I matured, it was about me and my kids. Now as I'm a granddad, it's about me, my kids, and my grandkids. So now I'm thinking 3 generations ahead, trying to build some type of generational wealth, a generational leverage.
Yes.
Because in the game, in the capitalist game, leverage is everything. You got to have some kind of leverage. If you don't have no leverage, you don't have nothing to work with. And so, back to being a responsible artist. I mean, we have a small advantage because we can reach people through our medium, through music, and it's a bit easier and a bit more accessible for people to hear us because of the music. So, with that in mind, we do have a responsibility to our grandkids, our listeners. And, when I put the pen to the pad, that's in the back of my mind as well.
Hmm. That's real talk, man. That's real talk. It's as you say, not just as being an artist, as being a black male. You are indeed a role model. For your brothers, your sisters, your nephews, nieces, children, people who are surrounding you. We need to be that beacon of light. What I'm talking about. So when people see Blank, when people see K, Lord, yeah, man, I see what them brothers are doing. I see the work that they're putting in. What I mean? They ain't trying to harm nobody. They're doing the right thing, doing for self the right way. We need more people out here doing that there. What I'm talking about?
Mm.
Starts at home.
Yeah, you right, man.
Yeah, for sure.
If we can't do it, like, because our foreparents have been through this year, man. They've been through some crazy stuff, man. Our ancestors know that
Can
they're,
y'all hear me?
yeah, man, you're back Blank.
I was
No.
gonna say, like PSK say, we not younger no more. We OGs in the game. We older. We got grandkids and things of that nature. So we not gonna be rapping about the same thing I was rapping about when I'm 21.
Hmm.
I done lived life. I got the experience, and I done learned a lot more. So when my approach to the verse or to a song or to the game is to be teaching
Right.
something, be letting them know some real shit,
Yeah.
be letting them know what I experienced, how it, to the point where I'm at right now. Let them know how I dealt with it, how I doubt. It's a lot of people that might have counted me out 20 years ago, but
Hmm.
everybody changed. You know what I mean? So you just got to be a better person, do the right thing, lead by example, and do less talking because actions speak louder than words.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I said all that to say when we attack these songs and we go to doing this, we trying to get some game. I mean, I'm not trying to go gun nobody down in this day and time in my life.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Already.
So it's different. You know, we showing them a different aspect of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Appreciate it.
That's